Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. He was trying to get it into Watkins, and that'll bring up second down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Now Purdy. He's got Watkins on the out route. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
First and 10.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing here, Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the 49ers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for 2.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Short pass here taken in by Laporta. Room here to run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19 Tigers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, trap 60, trap 60.
He'll look to throw. That is caught by Laporta. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
First down. First and goal.
Here's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker taking it in from 7 yards away. And his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw, Purdy. That is caught. Downfield is Pearsall. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Ricky Pearsall, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners have come back to make it a 2-point game. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. Complete at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They'll drop to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. At the 50-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
First down.
Ready, break.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
60,
line.
Chop 60, 18, Rattler, 18, Cup 60, Bobcat, 60, Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That is incomplete. The Seahawks are 11-1 now on the year. They've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a speed.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 35. They're going right back to Walker. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
His kick is
Extra
good.
point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
49ers 14. Michael Dixon.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Purdy. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Here's Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
First down. A gain of 4 yards. And the 49ers first down.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Purdy looking to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Landon.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now they'll audible to something else. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds.
A gain of 9.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Okay, ready?
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
18, Pioneer.
They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. 87 yards. And the Seahawks take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Michael Dixon.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 27-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Purdy now to throw. Pass caught by Pearsall. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 on the Seahawks' 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Purdy. And this is going to be intercepted. Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
He's got a man. Downfield is Horton. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. The end result, 21 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
1st and 10.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare completion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
70 Timberwolves.
That's complete. Lambert Smith. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Back to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover
49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Purdy. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 8 yards.
Now 3rd down and 7. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
This time they stay on the ground. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
122 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Right back to him on first down.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. Once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Going deep for Walker.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Taken down at the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Purdy.
That's complete to Pearsall.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he's going to have a Niners first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
9 yards. First down, 49ers.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
This throw is going to be incomplete.
Intended for Ricky Pearsall. Incomplete. It's third down and 5 yards.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
They'll try and run for it. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So after the fourth down conversion, now first and 10 inside the 25. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now Purdy.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Get it. Ready,
He finds his man, complete. That's Horton.
Second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10, right at the 40.
Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
They'll look to throw again. Man, and he hits him in stride. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 49ers 22-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
19. 7 Pirates. 70 Reds.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Keandre Lambert-Smith,
A 5-yard touchdown.
and the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it first and 10 at the 40.
And throwing here, Purdy.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Wiggles free. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
168 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
At the 45-yard line.
Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
He's got Watkins on the out route. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another 49er first down.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
That's another 49er first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a 49er first down.
Another toe for Etienne.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Purdy, big 4th down play.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Let's go now.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on down's the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 8.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. The 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
And in, Cup 19. Cup 19, 18.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it is caught. And way up past the 35 before it's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
To the left side, looked in by Horton.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions from that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Trying the left side with Walker.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
60 Vikings.
First
60
and 10
Vikings.
at the 11-yard line.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Keandre Lambert-Smith, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Point after here coming up. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Next to score, Seahawks 42, 49ers 14. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Watkins. And out across midfield down to the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Back to throw, Purdy.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lasted one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
2nd and 10. ETN up the middle.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Purdy now to throw. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Going for it. Here's ETN.
And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
First down, San Francisco.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try to throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
He was taken down.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 4th down, here's Purdy.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just continue to roll right along, really. And shutting him off now open field. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 31 yards there and a 1st down.
The Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Walker with another carry.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today. Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And he stepped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up
from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point, and the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Purdy looking to throw.
And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
A gain of 34 yards. And the 49er first down.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. That's complete to Pearsall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Purdy. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Watkins. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught on the left flank. And after